Hello, I'm PS3 and welcome back to the video. So lava is the big downfall for most of us playing Minecraft because at some point in time you're going to accidentally fall into it, or you're going to walk into it, or it's going to fall on you and you're going to be covered in fire and you're going to panic and you're going to make mistakes and you're going to die. This is the inevitability of Minecraft, or at least my experience in Minecraft, and I figured with today's video why not go through some ways you can avoid dying in Minecraft's lava, because it is something that is a skill you can learn, and it's one I wanted to talk about how you can do it in today's video. So here are 6 different ways you can survive lava, and not all of them are like, oh yeah, just get some crazy potions, because we all know that you can get a fire resistance potion, but you might not know that bringing a water bucket with you is a really useful way to avoid lava, because all you need to do is, as you can see right here, we got, there's lava below the ground right now, so we're digging right down. You shouldn't ever dig right down in Minecraft, but let's say you do, and you're thinking, nah, there'll never be lava below me, and then suddenly, no, there's lava below me. Well, all you have to do is instantly place a water bucket down, and what this actually does is it surrounds the 4 blocks. So basically, you are now in water, so you're put out from your fire. I'm entirely fine now, and also all the blocks around you, even the one to the bottom of you, is going to turn into obsidian. This is really, really useful because it means that you're even safe from the lava around you. Your water won't vanish in time, and it means that you can then use that and just get right out there, which is pretty darn useful, and it's something you should totally do. Bring a water bucket, always have it with you, like right next to your, punching hand if you're going to be digging down, because the instantaneously of just being able to switch out to a pretty simple item can save you from most bits of lava. But it won't work in the nether. That's the big kind of flaw with the water bucket. If you go to the nether with it, it does just fizzle out. So if you're in the nether, then there's a few things you can do instead. The 2 ones I prefer most are to use some form of block or to use buckets. So buckets are a clever one because when you're done with it, you end up with a bunch of lava buckets, which is actually pretty darn useful. But let's say you fall in. So by the way, let's take off our arm right here because I'll show you that things aren't too great. But yeah, basically let's if we jump in the lava right here, as you can see, things are pretty bad, but then all we have to do is like scoop away all the lava, and if you can do it well enough, you can keep it away from you long enough to get out of there and to do your own little thing. As you can see, the lava eventually encroaches back on me, but if it's only 1 deep lava, a really easy way to get out of it is just with lava buckets, and like I said before, like it's a really cool way to get a bunch of lava buckets, which are pretty darn valuable, and which you can take back with you, put them in a chest, and be like, yeah, look how great I am. I mean, obviously, you don't have this many enchanted golden apples, but you can do this sort of thing, and it's quite wonderful if you ask me. The fact that you can end up with valuable items from saving your life. So yeah, if you have like a bunch of iron to spare, make a bunch of buckets, have them on your hotbar, and be ready for that moment you fall into lava, because if it's only 1 deep, you can save it like that. If it's not 1 deep, a way I like to get out of it is by using carpet, or by using any form of like easy place block, because if you just place these fast enough, you can not only get rid of the blocks themselves, but you can also stop the encroaching blocks over and over again. So for instance, right here, all I have to do is protect these 2 blocks. So let's say it's over here. If I just protect both these blocks, I can do it over and over and over again, and as long as they, these 2 blocks stop flowing, it can never flow onto my position, which means just 2 bits of carpet. Obviously, you need more because, you would go deeper. Just a couple of bits of carpet or block or anything like that being placed repeatedly over and over again can save you like that. So you might question why I'm using carpet here as opposed to like dirt or cobblestone or something else that you might have around you. And the reason for that, oh geez, let's get out of it. And the reason for that, in case you are curious, is basically the ability of carpet to work on top of lava, which I think is rather cool to look at. So by the way, always put yourself out by using a water bucket if you're not in the nether, but basically carpet can be placed right on top of lava, which makes it a really, really handy way to like kind of walk over lava and to do some clever stuff. And then if you want to get rid of it, you can use the same block there too. So boom, that's how you get rid of really deep lava. All you have to do is place a bunch on top of each other, and you can end up with something like this. So with that said, let's move on from this little tip thing. So let's place one here. Let's move on from this little tip thing to the next one, which is actually going to be to do with your armor. So like I said, you might have noticed I have fire protection armor on. Fire protection is the obvious way to protect yourself from lava. I really don't recommend it as an all-time solution because it's so wasteful, because it doesn't even 100% protect you unless you have all the sets. But even if, let's say you have like a couple of bits of fire protection, then you got to bear in mind that even though you're taking way less damage than you'd probably expect, look, I'm only taking like half a heart every few seconds, you got to bear in mind the downside to this is the fact that you're wasting your armor really painfully and really quickly. So yeah, if you can just afford to waste diamond armor or iron armor like by putting fire protection on it, that's fine. But let's assume that you can't right now, and let's talk about what you should do instead. So basically, if you fall into lava without having any armor on whatsoever, you last for 3.5 seconds in lava. It's about 3.5 seconds. Obviously, it varies based on your existing health total. But let's say you have full health just like this, and you fall into lava. You're going to last about 3.5 seconds. It's not long at all. It's not really long enough to even react to it. You're just instantly dead, right? However, if we go back over there, I don't know why we're so far away, but if we go back to where we were before we died, so I guess we'll fly over there. They're basically Oh, there we go. Okay, so basically, if you can go into lava and have like full diamond armor, which we'll put on right now. So we'll put on some diamond leggings, some diamond boots, some diamond helmet, and as soon as we get this sorted, so let's fly, because that's faster. And then we take off our elytra. We'll do that like in midair, because that's like an amazing idea, right? So we take off our elytra and we put on our chest plate. So we got a full diamond armor. Now you'll see that we survive for 4 times as long. Diamond armor has this like special ability because it is so powerful to allow you to survive for 14 seconds in lava. So just by wearing diamond armor, or even wearing pretty good armor, you allow yourself time to react and more time to do all these sorts of things. To find a water bucket, to find yourself a potion of fire resistance if that's what you need. Can we do it inside? We can't. We just waste a second. But oh, actually, we deactivated it the very second afterwards. But yeah, basically, you allow yourself time to do this sort of stuff, and that's something you might find pretty handy, or at least that I find really handy. The 4 times extra time, pretty darn useful, and that's why if you're caving or you're going to the Nether, bringing diamond armor is useful not only to protect yourself from the mobs or from the ghasts or from whatever else. It's also useful to protect yourself from lava because it does protect you there. So yeah, fire protection isn't so necessary, and it honestly doesn't even do the job entirely. So here's the next level. Like, let's just have like the very best thing we've got on us: fire protection on most of it, diamond chest plate. It's still not quite perfect. It's just enough to buy me some time to work out something to do, whether it's swimming through it, whether it's doing something else, and that's something that I think is quite useful. So using this time with us, we can do one really useful tip, which has saved my life recently and was kind of the impetus for today's video, because if you want to survive lava in Minecraft and you have an elytra on you and you fly around anyway, then one thing you've got to think in, one thing you've got to do like instantly, because the elytra removes some of your armor ability, is you've got to be thinking to yourself like, how can I survive this? And the answer to that question is usually to activate the elytra. So let's just say I fall in, so I'm not even going to jump in. I'm just going to walk into this thing. Oh no, I'm burning in lava. Everything's terrible. I have 3 seconds to survive. What you want to do is activate the elytra, which you can always do when you're swimming, whether it's lava or water, and then you want to activate your firework. This allows you to fly right out there, no matter how deep the lava pool you're in. If you're at the very bottom of it, this is only 3 deep. As long as you're not touching the bottom, then what you can just do is you can activate the thing, and you can actually fly right out there, like I'm doing right here. It's a really wonderful thing to do, and it can save your life so well. And all you need to do is have enough food to really survive that, like then burn that comes after that, and then you will live. Again, like I said, I have genuinely saved my life this way, and I was like, that is impressive that works that way, but it genuinely does. You can save your life by simply... all you have to do is burn up your, all you have to do is activate your elytra and activate your fireworks, and you can fly right out of lava. And this is an amazing tip that works best in the Nether, but also can work in the real world. So boom. With that said, there's just 2 more things I should mention, just in case you don't know them already. Fire resistant potions are really useful, and the other thing, which again, you need to buy yourself time to use this, is the enchanted golden apple. This is really like, it's not survival situations that you're gonna need to use this, but if you want to keep one on you anyway, just in case, let's say you do get fire resistance when you put on an enchanted golden apple for 5 minutes. So you can swim right to the bottom of the lava ocean if that's your thing and you really want to do that, and that's kind of cool if you ask me. So yeah, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like it if you did like it, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let us know you do like learning these little tips in Minecraft that can help you survive stuff like this. I feel like the channel's slowly moving away from like things to help you in Minecraft, but let me know if that's something you're necessarily down with, or you're not down with it in the comments down below. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video, because I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.